Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's me, Muhammad Jamil, and welcome once again to the modern learning language channel, where we have discussed first lecture about the introduction of Chinese language, and in that introductory lecture we have discussed that what are the main features, importance, and the origin of the Chinese language. Today our second lecture is about the pinyin, which we discussed in the first lecture, introductory lecture of Chinese language as well, that why the government of China, why phonologists submitted a bill in the government, in the parliament of the China, because before the Chinese language was very difficult, especially for the foreigners, because that was tonal and sign language as compared to the alphabetical languages such as English, French, German, etc. Those are alphabetical languages, so therefore that is quite easier as compared to Chinese language. Pinyin in 1958, a phonologist submitted a bill which was accepted by the government of China, and they introduced a pinyin system which includes two things. Number one, that they adopted Latin alphabets, and second, they added tones, which we call it in Chinese language shangdiao. Pinyin, like English, that is having 26 alphabets, 5 are vowel and 21 are consonant. Similarly, Latin alphabets are taken for Chinese language, where there the total number of pinyins are 29, in which 6 are vowels and rest of them are known as consonants. The sequence of the pinyin, the sequence of the Latin alphabets for Chinese language is this, which is given to you as compared to here, the below chart. Let's see. 4 letters that ends with wa. P is there, added with. So 4 letters which are ending with wa, such as po, bo, moi, foi. Po, bo, moi, foi. That is known as first alphabets, first pinyin for Chinese language. The second one, that are ending with a. We do not say in Chinese language ta. There is no t, there is no sound of d. That is known as ta, da, na, la, ga, ka, kha. This is ga, this is da, this is ta, da, na, la, ga, ka, kha. Now the question is this, that about the H. It depends upon the pronunciation as compared, as yesterday in my first lecture we discussed that there are mainly 7 dialects in Chinese language. So different speakers of different dialects, they pronounce H as a H. Neither that is stressable H, and neither it is, we can say, ha, which we pronounce, that is neither ha, neither ha. That is mediocre, ha. Because in China, 70% population, they are living in the village. They are living in the village, as yesterday we discussed, that the Mandarin is spoken about the 2/3 population, whereas Putonghua, which is known as a modern or common speech, which is spoken just in Beijing, that is known as like citizens as compared to Mandarin language. So this we pronounce ta, da, na, la, ga, ka, ha. The third one, ji, chi, she. As we say, like jeep, just omit the pronunciation of p. Ji, chi, she. Ji, chi, she. As we gone from po, bo, moi, foi. Po, bo, moi, foi. And the second category, th, d, n, l, g, k, h. Th, d, n, l, g, k, h. And the third, g, chi, she. G, chi, she. We do not pronounce q as a k or q, or neither we pronounce x as a z, x. We do not pronounce it. We pronounce it she. Next, z, c, s. We do not pronounce it. We have like a buzzing sound. Z, s, th. Z, s, th. Z, s, th. And then when we add h with the same z, c, s, z, s, th, the pronunciation gets totally changed. That is jr, chur, shur, jr, chur, shur, and more, that is w, which we pronounce it in Chinese wu, 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 and y we pronounce it stressable e, e, e. The consonants which we gone from, that is 4 and 7, which are 11, 3 more added, that is 14, 3 over here, that is 17, 4 over here, that is 21, and 2 are these wu and e, that will come 23. And the 6 vowels, e will pronounce it a, e we pronounce it a, and o we pronounce it oh, I we pronounce as y was pronounced stressable e, and here we will not have stress e, and u will be pronounced as oo. Just one addition of vowel as compared to English language and other languages, that is one u with double dots. We pronounce it ew, like we have in English jew, J-E-W. We pronounce it jew. Just remove the first letter J, ew. Similarly, we have dew, D-E-W. We omit the first letter, ew. Actually, these are 29 main pinions. You need to practice time and again in order to make your pronunciation better. And our next lecture will be about the tones. As in the beginning of this lecture, I said that pinyin considers with Latin alphabets along with tones, which we are having 4 tones, which we will discuss in our third lecture. Hope so you have understood this lecture, and I hope so you will practice these pronunciations so that tomorrow's lecture will be crystal clear about the Shangdiao, because if pronunciation is clear, then you can understand the tones, and tomorrow along with tones we will have vocabularies of these all opinions which we have discussed today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Inshallah, we will see in our next lecture. Goodbye.